Today is our Bodhisattva's birthday. But actual birthday is the full moon day. But in Indonesia, no enough time, so because of this, today they celebrate as a Buddha day. Again, today our Bodhisattva renounced and ordained as a bhikkhu. Today he became enlightened Buddha. Today he attained final cessation, great final cessation, Mahaprinibbana. So today is peculiar day for our Buddhist. Before great final cessation, Buddha wandered about Vesali. At that time, he admonished many times to the bhikkhus. One of these admonishments is Kayagatasati Cibodas. What is Kayagatasati Cibodas? Kayagatasati Cibodas. Maybe this is one small village. In that village, Buddha stayed for a few days, maybe. At that time, Buddha says to the Sangha, to the bhikkhus, Chadona bhikkhue ariya sejana nanu bodha abdi veda eva midan diga madan sandavida sansarida maminchewa tomagencha. Bhikkhus, because of not penetrating and not understanding by direct knowledge the Four Noble Truths, you as well as me wander about in this round of rebirth, in this cycle of round of rebirth, again and again. So we are going. What is the reason we are reborn in death again and again in this round of rebirth? The reason is we do not penetrate Four Noble Truths by our own direct knowledge. Because of this reason, we are wandering about in this cycle of birth and death and throughout samsara. But our Buddha had already penetrated these Four Noble Truths by his own direct knowledge. So he had already attained up to Arhat stage. But his Arhat path is associated with omniscient knowledge, Sabinyoda Jnana. His Arhat path already destroyed ignorance, craving, and clinging, avijja, tanha, upadana. This is a little bit more important to understand about avijja, tanha, upadana. The owner of this center is who? Who is the owner of this center? How do you know? The owner of this meditation center is who? Huh? Who? Who is the owner? So if you understand as a Mr. Dede, such type of understanding is wrong understanding. According to ultimate sense, Paramatha Dhamma, there is no Dede. If you can practice 4 elements meditation systematically, you can see your body is composed of subatomic particles called kalabas in Bali. Again, if you analyze those kalabas, in each kalabas there may be 8 types of materiality or 9 types of materiality or 10 types of materiality, etc. They are nature impermanent. As soon as they arise, they perish away very, very quickly. There is no time to tell this is Dede, etc. So if you understand this is man, this is woman, this is my husband, this is my wife, this is my son, this is my daughter, etc. Such type of understanding is wrong understanding. That wrong understanding is called avijja, ignorance. Because of this wrong understanding, you may have attachment, man's life or woman's life. You may have attachment to your husband, to your wife, or to your son, or to your daughter. This attachment is called craving tanha. Repeated attachment is called, in this case, upadana clinging. I will repeat again. Avijja, ignorance, tanha, craving, upadana clinging. These are three main important unwholesome dhammas which produce to be in round of rebirth again and again. I will repeat again. Avijja, ignorance, tanha, craving, upadana clinging. These three are main important factors which produce to be reborn again and again in round of rebirth. Depending on this ignorance, craving, and clinging, avijja, tanha, upadana, you had accumulated wholesome or unwholesome karmas. They are called volitional formations. These volitional formations are also nature impermanent. As soon as they arise, they perish away. But when they perish away, they left behind karma potency. This is called karma. Altogether, there are 5 causes. Avijja, ignorance, tanha, craving, upadana, clinging, sankhara, volitional formations, and karma potency. Today you are listening to Dhamma talk. What are you doing? You are accumulating wholesome karma. Why do you accumulate such type of wholesome karma? You may have the intention to be reborn as a man or as a woman again. Or you may have intention to be reborn as a deva, etc. Because such type of wholesome karma can produce to be reborn as a human being or as a deva. Why? You have still ignorance, avijja, craving, tanha, upadana, clinging. Depending on this upadana, avijja, tanha, upadana, you are wholesome karma listening to Dhamma talk. This wholesome karma can produce according to your own wish to be reborn as a man or as a woman or as a deva. These 5 causes, I will repeat again. Avijja, ignorance, tanha, craving, upadana, clinging, sankhara, volitional formations, and karma potency. These 5 are samudaya sajja, the origin of the noble truth of suffering. These samudaya sajja dhammas produce to be reborn again and again in round of rebirth. But our Buddha, when he became enlightened Buddha, at that time his arahant path already destroyed all ignorance, craving, and clinging, and volitional formations and karma potency. Because of this reason, after great final cessation, he had no chance to be reborn as a deva or Brahma or human being again. When he practiced samatha vipassana under body tree, when he began Sotapanna or Sakadagami or Anagami or Arhat, at that time, he had already penetrated these 4 noble truths. When he had already penetrated these 4 noble truths, his 4 stages of path knowledge, including Arhat path, destroying all defilements stage by stage. Because of this reason, ignorance, craving, and clinging also he had already destroyed under the body tree. But before becoming self-enlightened Buddha, he had accumulated throughout samsara many paramis. You may have already understood. He had accumulated 10 perfections, 10 paramis. They are wholesome karmas. But these wholesome karmas have no power to produce new future existence because there is no supporting cause. Ignorance, craving, and clinging. When ignorance, craving, and clinging, vijjadana, upadana support, these wholesome and unwholesome karmas have power to produce new future existence. But our Buddha had already destroyed this ignorance, craving, and clinging completely without remainder. Because of this reason, his wholesome and unwholesome karmas have no chance to produce new future existence. So he had already liberated from the round of rebirth. For realization of these Four Noble Truths, what you should do? Buddha admonished many times in Mahaparinibbana Sutta to his bhikkhus. Iti sila, iti samadhi, iti piññā. This is sila, morality. This is samadhi, concentration. This is piññā, wisdom. When sila, morality is imbued by concentration, it will produce great fruit and great result. Again, when concentration is imbued by wisdom faculty, it will produce great fruit and great results. Again, when mind is imbued by wisdom faculty, it will produce for liberation from round of rebirth. As a Buddhist, for Buddhists, most important thing is sila. At least a Buddhist must undertake 5 precepts. He must observe these 5 precepts. He must not kill to any being. He must not steal any others' belongings. He must not do sexual misconduct. He must not tell lie. He must not tell backbiting. He must not use harsh language. He must not talk frivolous talk. These are very important. And then he must not drink any intoxicants. He must not use any drug. These 5 precepts are very important for a Buddhist. If they break down any of these 5 precepts, then he is not Buddhist. His refuge, Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammāṃ saranam gacchāmi, Saṅghāṃ saranam gacchāmi. This is taking refuge. This refuge already spoiled. He is not Buddhist. Based on purification of Bhajju Sila, you must train for purification of your mind. That is, you must practice samatha meditation for attainment of jhana. Many meditation teachers, they criticize a lot about samatha practice. But Buddha had already teaches 40 samatha meditation subjects. Why? For realization of Nibbana, we must practice Noble Eightfold Path. Among Noble Eightfold Path, one factor is Samma Samadhi. What is Samma Samadhi? Right concentration. In famous Mahasati Prana Sutta, Buddha had already explained first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana are called Samma Samadhi, right concentration. According to Jhana Sutta of Anguttara Nikaya, 9th chapter, Buddha had already explained Patama Baham Bhikkhve Jhana Upanisaya Aswana Kayang Vadami, etc. Based on five jhana, if one practices vipassana systematically, he can also become arhat. In the same way, based on second jhana or third jhana or any of 8 jhanas, if he practices vipassana systematically, he can also become arhat. In this way, Buddha explained in Jhana Sutta of Anguttara Nikaya. What is the reason? Jhana concentration can produce strong, powerful light, which is called the light of wisdom. Some meditators, if they practice 4 elements meditation, they can attain up to excess concentration stage, upachara samadhi stage. Their light of wisdom also very bright. It is enough. If they continue to practice vipassana systematically, they can also become arhat. Like many arhats which are mentioned in Susima Sutta. Okay. In India Samvara Sila chapter of Visuddhi Magga, there is one story about Venerable Mahadesa. Venerable Mahadesa practiced skeleton meditation as a repassiveness attention, Patigula Manasikara, taking his own skeleton as a meditation object. He had already attained up to Fajjana. Based on this Fajjana concentration, he practiced vipassana systematically. He also became arhat. When he practiced up to Fajjana, because his excess concentration is not enough to produce strong, powerful light, he must practice up to Fajjana. At that time, his Fajjana concentration also can produce strong, powerful light. With the assistance of this light of wisdom, he practiced vipassana systematically. He can also become arhat. Again, there is the story of Venerable Subhuti. Venerable Subhuti is the younger brother of Ananta Pendika, who donated Jedavana Monastery to the Buddha and Sangha. He specialized Metta Jhana. Metta meditation can produce up to the attainment of that jhana. Based on that jhana concentration, he practiced vipassana systematically. He also became arhat. There are many arhats, including Venerable Ratha Bala, etc. They practice up to 4th jhana concentration. Their 4th jhana concentration produces a strong, powerful light, which is called the light of wisdom. Based on this light of wisdom, they practice vipassana systematically. They also became arhat. Our bodhisattva, under the body tree, at the last watch, Pichima Yama, he practiced vipassana many ways. He practiced rupa sadhaka, Rupa septic vipassana, Arupa sadhaka, Arupa septic vipassana, etc. He practiced vipassana many ways. Finally, he re-established Anapana meditation, Anapana 4th up to 4th jhana. His Anapana 4th jhana produced strong, powerful light. With the assistance of the light of wisdom, he wants to practice vipassana again. So, after re-establishing Anapana 4th jhana, he goes back to Anapana 5th jhana. He re-established Anapana 5th jhana concentration. Emerging from Anapana Vajjhana concentration, he contemplates Vajjhana Dhammas as nature, dukkha, and anatta systematically. When his vipassana insight becomes mature, at that time he had already begun Sotapanna. His Sotapatti path knowledge, stream winner path knowledge, and fruition knowledge realized Nibbana. So at that time he began Sotapanna. Again he re-established Anapana second jhana. Emerging from Anapana second jhana, he contemplates second jhana dhammas as nature, dukkha, and anatta systematically. When his vipassana insight becomes mature, at the end of matured vipassana insight, he becomes Sakadagami. His Sakadagami path and fruition knowledge realized Nibbana again. Again, he re-established Anapana Dhammadessana. Emerging from Anapana Dhammadessana, he contemplates Dhammadessana dhammas as nature, dukkha, and anatta systematically. When his vipassana insight became mature again, then he had already attained Anagami stage, Noradana stage. His Anagami path and fruition knowledge realized Nibbana again. Again, he re-established Anapana fourth jhana. Emerging from Anapana fourth jhana, he contemplates fourth jhana dhammas as nature, dukkha, and anatta systematically. When his vipassana insight becomes mature again, at that time he became Arahant. His Arahant path and fruition knowledge realized Nibbana again. At that time, his Arahant path associated with omniscient knowledge. Sabhinyota jnana. He had already become self-enlightened Buddha. Now I want to ask you one question. Is it suitable to criticize samatha? Samatha is one supporting, decisive supporting cause for attainment of Buddhahood. Is it suitable to criticize samatha? So please don't criticize too much about samatha. Because for some meditators are necessary samatha. Because they are light of wisdom if they practice only just 4 elements meditation. This is for pure vehicle vipassana meditators. Their 4 elements meditation concentration cannot produce strong powerful light to see ultimate materiality or to see ultimate mentality or to see dependent origination. Because their light of wisdom is not so bright. Again, Venerable Ananda. After ordination, within first race retreat was that time. He practiced samatha and vipassana diligently. He practiced 8 types of jhana. Based on this jhana concentration, he practiced vipassana systematically. One day, after listening, one Dhamma talk from Venerable Pona, who is famous Dhammagatika and then of Buddha. Then he had already begun Sotapanna. When our Buddha, after our Buddha's great final cessation, he continued to practice samatha vipassana systematically. Before first council, he also had already begun Arhat. There are some exceptions. In Anguttara Nikaya, 7th chapter, there is one sutta, Saddha Sinya Sutta. In that sutta, Buddha explained different types of psychic power. Based on psychic power, if they practice vipassana, at that time they can become Arhat. For example, Venerable Anuruddha. After ordination, together with Venerable Ananda, Venerable Devadatta, etc., he practiced samatha vipassana diligently. He specialized divine eyesight power, Diva Chaku Abhinyana. Based on this divine eyesight power, he practiced vipassana systematically for many, maybe 2 or 3 years. After diligently practicing, only he became Arhat. So some meditators, like Venerable Nirodha, it is necessary psychic power. Because of this reason, in Gaudra Nikaya, Saddha Sinya Sutta, Buddha had already explained such type of meditators. Because of this reason, Buddha admonished Iti Sila, Iti Samadhi, Iti Vinya. Samadhi Bribhavi to Samadhi Bribhavi da Sila, Mahabhala Hodi Mahanisansa. Vinya Bribhavi do Samadhi, Mahabhala Hodi Mahanisansa, etc. And Samadhi Bribhavi da Vinya, Mahabhala Hodi Mahanisansa. Vinya Bribhavi da Chaita, Mahabhala Hodi Mahanisansa, etc. In this way, in Mahabharinibhana Sutta, great final cessation Sutta, Buddha admonished bhikkhus many times. So you should not condemn samatha meditation. When samadhi concentration imbued by sila, that samadhi produces strong powerful light. Again, based on strong powerful samadhi, like if you practice vipassana systematically, you can see clearly ultimate materiality, ultimate mentality. According to Buddha's teaching, our body is composed of subatomic particles called kalabas. You must try to see these kalabas. How? You must practice based on concentration, one type of jhana concentration. You must practice 4 elements meditation systematically. If you practice 4 elements meditation systematically, you can see your body is composed of subatomic particles called kalabas in Pali. But these are not ultimate materiality. Again, you must analyze those kalabas. In each kalabas, there are 8 types of materiality, or 9 types of materiality, or 10 types of materiality, etc. They are Paramatha, ultimate materiality, Paramatha Rupa. These are the object of vipassana. Without seeing this Paramatha Rupa, if you practice vipassana, your vipassana is not real vipassana, just superficial vipassana only. Again, after discerning ultimate materiality, you must continue to discern ultimate mentality. Mentality never arises as a single, they arise with associated mental formations. For example, Kayagatasati, eye translucency. That Kayagatasati arises as a subatomic particles called kalapa. If you analyze that kalapa, there are 10 types of materiality, such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive acid, light faculty, and eye translucency. Kayagatasati. If you can analyze this kalapa, at that time only you will understand eye translucency. Depending on eye translucency, eye consciousness which realizes color object. Eye consciousness and 7 associated mental formations rise together. What are 7? Phassa. So, eye consciousness which realizes color object arise with associated mental formations. There are 7 associated mental formations. I will calculate. Phassa, contact. Vedana, feeling. In this case, neutral feeling. Sanya, perception. Cetana, volition. Ekagata, one-pointedness. Jivita, like faculty, manasigara, attention. Altogether 7 mental formations which arise together with eye consciousness, depending on eye translucency. Just only one mind moment. If you want to discern these 8 types of mental formations together with eye consciousness, first you must try to discern eye translucency. From here you must wait and see these 8 types of mental formations. But you do not know eye translucency, Chakupasada. How you can see 8 types of mental formations which arise depending on eye translucency, which realize color object. So, according to Buddha's teaching, after discerning ultimate materiality, you must continue to discern ultimate mentality. This ultimate materiality and mentality are the noble truth of suffering, dukkha, sijja. These dukkha, sijja, dhammas are the object of vipassana. You must contemplate them as nature, dukkha, and anatta. Why? As soon as they arise, they perish away, so they are nature. They are always oppressed by rising and perishing away, so they are dukkha. There is no permanent self, permanent entity, or permanent substance in them, so they are anatta, no self. Such type of contemplation is called vipassana. Again, you must also try to discern the dependent origination. Samudaya, sijja. First 5 causes, we had already explained: ignorance, craving, clinging, volitional formations, and karma potency. These 5 causes are samudaya, sijja, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. You must try to understand past 5 causes produce present mentality and materiality. Present 5 causes also will produce future mentality and materiality, etc. At that time, we can say you had already understood the dependent origination, which is the second noble truth, the noble truth of the origin of suffering. These dependent origination factors are also the object of vipassana. You must contemplate them as nature, dukkha, and anatta. So altogether, the object of vipassana are 2 noble truth dhammas. Number 1, the noble truth of suffering, that is ultimate materiality and mentality, both internally and externally, past, present, and future. Second one is the dependent origination factors, past, present, and future. These 2 noble truth dhammas are the object of vipassana. If you contemplate them systematically as nature, dukkha, anatta, one day you may realize Nibbana. That Nibbana is that noble truth, the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, Nirodha Sijja. At that time, you will also understand the noble truth of the practice leading to the cessation of suffering, Magga Sijja. Altogether, there are 4 noble truth dhammas. If you realize these 4 noble truths up to the attainment of arhatship, you will be escaped from the round of rebirth. This is liberation for you from the cycle of death and birth and death. So, for becoming of Arhat, or for liberation of round of rebirth, what you should do? You must try purification of virtue, sila. Then purification of mind. This is one type of concentration, access concentration or jhana concentration. Based on this purification of virtue and purification of mind or jhana concentration, you must practice 4 elements meditation systematically to see ultimate mentality, ultimate materiality, ultimate mentality, and their causes. Then you must contemplate them as nature, dukkha, and anatta. Then, if your vipassana insight becomes mature, one day you will become Sotapanna or Sagadagami or Anagami or Arahat. And then you will liberate from this round of rebirth. Okay. Any question? If there is no question, then let us stop our Dhamma talk, sharing merit. Idame Bunyam Aswakaya Waha Hodu Idame Bunyam Nibbana Sa Pachayo Hodu Idame Bunyam Nibbana Sa Pachayo Hodu Idame Bunya Sabha Sadhana Vajema Kesabe Mesama Punya Baga Labandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu